What you say now?
Bom intro.
Anyways, what's up, petite fam? Welcome back to the channel. I cannot do it anymore. Anyways, so this is the first couch talk, and I'm so happy that I actually came up with this idea and it's actually happening. So today I have a group of friends on the panel. So firstly, y'all know Priscilla, my sister from another mister. Kenny.
What's up, bro?
Nisa and Shanti. And so I'm gonna upload this video at the end of this month, so it's gonna be the closing of the topic Dear Younger Me. And so I asked you guys on Instagram to send a few questions, and then we're gonna like discuss on them, and if there are questions that you need advice on, then we will advise you on it. So let's start with the first question. So the first question is, so we've all dealt with something when you were little, and how do you deal with whatever you have experienced to move on in your current life? So for instance, yeah, the second one.
Yeah, it's like, I don't understand it when you read it.
How do you deal with things you've experienced when you were little?
Yeah.
Okay, bro.
I've experienced a lot of things.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Is it how do I experience it now, or how did I experience it?
How do you deal with it?
How do I deal with
That situation that you have experienced when you were little.
Then,
So something traumatic.
I have an idea. So everybody thinks of a situation.
Yes.
Think of one of the situations you've been through,
And
and
how do you deal with it?
you don't have to really say what
Say
it was.
what it was. No.
Just think about one and
For
give an
instance,
advice.
yeah.
little, I experienced not personally, but I saw a lot of other kids, or children at my age, 11, 12 years old. They experience a lot of insecurities based on other people. You don't grow the same based on your body, especially females. We have different type of bodies, so there was other females that began feeling insecure. When I'm going to have titties, when I'm going to have my menstruation.
Yeah.
And how to deal with it, because I didn't experience it, because I was really enjoying my time. I was all the way into it. Advice. Have patience. Whatever has to happen will happen eventually, and enjoy it. Enjoy your teenage life, because when you're adult, as I am now, you have a lot of debts, a lot of stress,
Especially
worries.
debts.
Yes. So enjoy your time as a teenager, as your younger self, because this is the right time. You don't have a lot of time. Enjoy it.
I would like to add on to that because I am
The girl.
that was skinny. I was always skinny. So when I was little, every girl in my class was like, they had body, they had boobies and ass and all of that. And I was one of them that was like, like a plank.
You were skinny.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was really skinny. And I think it's good for people to know that it's not always easy to get like, how do you say that? When people say, oh, you need to eat more, or you should do this and that because you're skinny. But there's people with problems with eating.
Yeah, eating disorders.
Yeah,
and stuff
eating
like that.
disorders
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
you need to be careful when you say stuff like that to people because it can affect people. Like growing up, I dealt with it, and now I'm more comfortable with myself, and I love myself, and that's the defense mechanism, I think, with that, because nowadays we have Instagram and it's so
Yes, I want to say
filled
that.
with the
Instagram
Instagram
models.
models. You need to keep reminding yourself that you're perfect for yourself.
Just the way you are.
Yeah, just the way you are, and you will get that person that will like you just the way you are too. So in between that, just keep loving yourself and keep motivating yourself to just keep going forward, and eventually you will get big or not big, but, you know, you get somebody.
Yes.
So
Where you need to be effective.
yeah. And you will have the right people around you to just motivate you to.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What you just said, I agree with it, but it doesn't mean you have to accept everything people say about you. If you don't like something, I'm just gonna take an example of how I used to be compared to how I am. Back when I was, I would say in high school, I got a lot of, I wouldn't say negative comments, but something that actually I felt that.
Hurt you. Sometimes.
Yeah, something like that. But back then I used to just keep quiet and then, just let it be. But now I learned that when you don't like something, just say it. And I'm gonna be really honest right now. If I say I don't like something and that I want you to stop, I mean it. Because I don't feel comfortable with you saying that. And right now, I am 100% sure that I will tell anyone that if you say something that I don't like, it doesn't have to be directed towards me. I will say it, I don't like it, and I will ask you once nicely to stop saying that. So back to what I was saying, it doesn't mean you can accept it and let it go, but sometimes if you don't agree with what someone said, try to, how would I say this? Try to make your point clear.
When you grow up, you start to realize that the people that bully you, they also have an insecurity.
Yes.
You need to really, I would say, forgive them.
So you can be able to forgive yourself.
Yes, and just move on with it. And just, you know, they're not perfect. They need attention, and most bullies do have something.
We all do.
Yeah.
And I was bullied, but I also bullied other people.
Yes.
And that was stupid. That was really stupid. When I grew up, I acknowledged my mistake, and almost everyone that I bullied back 10 years ago, I went to them and asked them to forgive me for that stupidness. So if you did that, that's the right thing to do, because it is not too late to change what you have done.
Yeah.
If you feel like you don't have the courage to speak up for yourself, go to someone who can speak up for you. Maybe your parents, maybe a teacher, maybe your best friend, I don't know, but tell someone you're being bullied so they can come up for you and stop the whole situation, because due to bullying, most people commit suicide, most people cut themselves, do stuff to their body because they're not comfortable anymore with who they are.
But like I said, it's who you surround yourself with.
Yes.
Because I've recently been discriminated at at work, and where I work, they're all white, and my teachers are white. So when I go, it's my internship. Sorry. So if I tell someone at my school or my teacher, like, hey, they discriminated me, they would be like, oh, you know what? That's who they are. Blah, blah, blah.
Instead of
helping me.
Yes.
But when I came to her about the situation, she motivated me to keep moving forward and to
know
really
your worth.
know my worth and stuff like that. So it's really who you surround yourself with. And it was a tough season or a tough period where that happened, because I never got discriminated here, and I recently experienced that in a way, and it can really affect you, but you need to stay focused. And alright.
Okay, I think it's a funny question, I guess. So it's is there something you have told yourself I'm never gonna do, but you still end up doing it when you were when you grew up?
to cheat on a test.
I think they cheat.
younger
Yeah.
self, right? So I'm talking about cheating on a test when I was younger. I told
we
myself,
all think cheating on a test, but we all know exactly what
Yeah.
it means.
Yeah.
No!
what?
He's like, yeah.
Wow!
It's-
Wow, she gonna beat your ass.
He got laugh.
Have you ever been caught up cheating while you're doing a test?
No,
Yeah,
dancing
of course.
I think oh my god, no. I
Dude,
cheat
it's self-experience.
I cheat on the test so good
Uh-huh.
that I've never been caught.
No.
No.
No, now.
you do the.
small papers
Oh,
with
yeah,
small
yeah.
letters,
Mhm.
and I put a paper in the
Sniper.
sniper.
Yeah.
I don't know the words.
We'll find it. We'll put it on.
Yes.
Here.
Sniper, and it was white, so the paper was white, so it was just a perfect combination. But then I went to Sniper. I went to Sniper. I went to use it, but then it was full because there was a paper in it.
Oh.
So I went to open the whole thing on the table while doing the test, and the teacher was like, "What is that?" God.
Fight.
It was also stupid, you know, but
Sharpener.
sharpener, yes.
Sharpener. Oh,
I went to
Googled
sharper
it.
my potlood.
My
Potload.
pencil.
Potlood, pencil.
Something I thought I never would be is who I am today. Now, who I am now.
Mhm.
I would have never, if you asked me, I would say a year and a half ago, if I would imagine myself being the person I am now, I would say probably no.
Mhm.
But it's amazing how the power of will and determination puts you where you want to be or where you never expected yourself to be.
I want to add to that. I feel like, I mean, I still have a bit of low self-esteem and all of that, but I never thought, yeah, they gonna slap me. I never thought I would start a YouTube channel and actually like do it, because I've been telling myself, okay, do it, but you know, with the camera and all of that, you're not that confident in yourself, and so you don't want to do it. But as he said, like when you are determined to do something, and especially when you see it's actually touching people and actually people are actually interested in what you're doing, and it actually impacts other people and inspire other people, like I just enjoy it. But I never thought I would be vlogging, like ever.
I was having this conversation this other day with my friend. And that she told me she was trying to figure out, she was like, okay, I started going to school, but at the end, what I'm going to do, you know, when I graduate, what I'm going to do. I'm not seeing myself working in an office from 9 to 5, you know, and making that my life every day, you know, without pursuing my dreams, but I don't know what is my dream.
Mm-hmm. That's
And-
the difficult part. Yep.
Last month, she finally figured it out. And she was talking to me about this idea of starting designing and stuff, and she finally did it, and she is so good at it. And she was telling me the other day, I'm proud of her, because she's doing it, finally something she likes, something she's passionate about, and she never thought she would be there.
So, what do you guys think about pressure? Listen,
Peer pressure?
you.
Yeah, I'm listening, but I'm also reading. Look, if I read some, I understand it better.
True.
Do they?
Yeah, you read.
Come to mama.
So the question is, what do you guys think about pressure of parents and society that you have to have a degree in something, especially the society of Curacao? So that's why I said it follows up on what you just said. So do you guys understand the question?
Yes.
So that you have to
I had that situation when I went to tourism management school that I didn't like it. I went for 2 years, and then came the time that I was frustrated and I didn't want to go to school. I skipped like a lot of classes and stuff like that. So I had to go to my parents and actually tell them that this is not what I want to do.
Yes.
And so thank God that my parents were really supportive of my decision. And something that my dad always told me was a degree is actually nothing, because nowadays you can learn something on YouTube,
Yes.
on a book, read a book, or just the internet. It has everything.
Yeah.
So my parents were super supportive, and they told me to drop out, and I'm not ashamed of saying that I dropped out because it helped me.
Dropped out.
Yeah, it helped me to figure out what I really wanted to do in life, and it helped me to grow, because it was really hard, or a period of it was really hard when people ask me, what are you doing right now? And you're saying nothing, and I'm figuring out. That's the hard part, when they ask you what you're doing and
Studying how to stay at home.
yeah.
Piti, pero mi problema data ku mi nota ti algo echt niet gustas. Dus echt não te costume da passionate about. Vere dapat a mais seca, a passar eu mi qualidade na que coisa não vida tem bom perfeito na high school. Anto mi mister a tomar gap year, pero mi não toma gap year. Mas nada relate que pergunta. Sombra é pergunta. Tá, dice que é pressure di cosa, no, e non è un pressure, però macava veio,
The expectation.
The expectation is very high.
macava veio, dus portami dan die dom, se mi bin ulano do bias ha veio, dus vabbè veio, però veio da bata picca. Oi, bem capaz. Era a batini mata. Anto, mi dá ma é pensa di baiasi. Abiyo, sabi naman no, alam mo sa dom, kiko, kulo sa fele. Masa pensa diya sa bay ko sobe, tamelo mo sa man fele. Mawali ko tira bullshit, kami na portalo, may pura bay ko sobe, bay unga ko wong. Pabay tira ko na yan tol, natapos ako all right. Dus si botin ko bay back bo país, si botin ko bay sa nível mas ba ko wong hasie. Porta ka eko e mes tem wari, ko
Pastor. Aleluya. Santo.
Amém!
Ando mo sa mira.
But yeah,
E atomos.
she
Se
took
drop,
it.
oh, não, ela drop back in. Mas sigue, vida sigue.
Perfect way to achieve a dream. I think I can speak for myself. There's if you plan that, let me say it like this: if you plan to do something to do something in 1 year, expect to do it in 3. That's the best way I can explain.
Perfect example.
You will get to your destination, your dream, and everything, but it doesn't go as you plan. I can speak for
Or your
myself,
parents'
too.
plan.
But
Yeah.
Life's a journey.
I can say that everything happens for a reason.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
maybe the period that you dropped out, you needed to learn something in that period in order to move on, or in order to get to the other side. And yeah.
And the last advice, your journey is not your parents' journey or your friend's journey, it's yours.
Exactly.
So you have to follow your journey. You have to make sure that your journey is what you want to do. Figure it out you. Make sure you know you before you do anything else.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What I tell my younger self is to be patient. Everything happens for a reason, and nothing happens how you expect it to happen. So yeah, and try not to question why something happens. Just let it happen. Learn from it, and keep going.
If I had a chance to talk to my younger self, I will tell her to love yourself. You're perfect just the way you are. With all your imperfections, with all your insecurities, or all the mistakes you're going to make in your life, it's going to make you the person you are meant to be in the future. And love that, cherish that, and enjoy every moment of your life.
So lo que ami po busabo ta, e non te vai ta easy. Lo que timbo di lanti non te vai ta easy. Pero no give up nunca, so tudo quando aí botinho cozinha de botinho passa tem coisa, portava da passa menos comi, a portava da passa mais comi, pero lo tinha lesson tudo é quando aí pavo, so abro da ami e minuta abo. Nós tudo passa tem co, quando nós tudo tinha passa, tem co para nós logra. Se você logra, botinho passa tem co, it won't be easy, but you will get there. Se botinho, se perseverar.
To my younger self is to trust the process, trust your journey, and be patient, like Kenny said.
What's up, bro?
and laugh. Keep laughing.